Win-win for us. MPs urged to back Boris Brexit trade deal in Commons vote today. Poll. Boris Johnson's post-Brexit trade deal with the European Union has won the backing of Express.co.uk readers who claim MPs should approve it in our exclusive poll. 79% of readers say MPs should vote through this historic deal. In the poll, 3,441 readers said yes when asked the question, should MPs vote in favour of Boris Brexit deal? In comparison, 841 people, 24%, of readers said MPs should not support the deal, whilst 64, 1.5%, of readers were not sure. It comes as our poll echoed the announcement that Brexiteer backbenchers of the influential European research group, ERG, said the agreement preserves the UK's sovereignty. A self-styled star chamber of lawyers led by senior Tory Sir Bill Cash has been assembled by to examine the 1,246-page text of the agreement. They concluded that the agreement preserves the UK's sovereignty as a matter of law and fully respects the norms of international sovereign-to-sovereign treaties. Reaction to the poll, readers were divided on the subject, with a hard line drawn on whether the deal is in the UK's interests. One person said, "I can understand why some may be disappointed, but overall this is a win-win for us. The other bits like Ireland and fishing will be sorted in due course." A second claimed, "Boris has had to compromise and this is what we are looking at now, a mishmash of a deal." Another simply pointed out, if this trade deal is not voted for, by a parliamentary majority, then the UK would leave the EU with no deal. It's the MP's choice. But other readers were more critical, with one making clear, Tory MPs should join the SNP and other irrelevant parties to vote against this deal. A second quipped, "This is not a deal, it's a stuffing, plain and simple. The Tory party will spin it to look wonderful." Sadly, some 17 to 400 million voted for a full out of the EU. The EU Future Relationship Bill is expected to clear the Commons despite the SNP, the DUP, Plaid Cymru, the SDLP, Alliance and the Liberal Democrats all indicating that they will not vote for it. But Mr Johnson has insisted that the UK will be the best friend and ally the EU could have, whilst fulfilling the sovereign wish of the British people to live under their own laws. In a Commons speech, he will tell MPs, "The central purpose of the bill is to accomplish something which the British people always knew in their hearts could be done, but which we were told was impossible. Namely that we could trade and cooperate with our European neighbours on the closest terms of friendship and goodwill, whilst retaining sovereign control of our laws and our national destiny." Across the UK, the Scottish Parliament, the Welsh Senedd and the Stormont Executive Northern Ireland will also all sit on Wednesday to consider the legislation. Express.co.uk polled 4,346 people between 7 p.m. on December 29 and 7 a.m. on December 30 ahead of the Commons vote.